Welcome back to the channel. You already know we talking about them toxic ex ladies. We talking about them toxic relationships, man. Y'all love that word toxic, bro. So I made a video about it, alright? So y'all make sure y'all stay to the end though, cause you been asking God for a sign. So you asked God for a sign, and watch, it's in this video. Check it. It's like in the middle, right, or like at the end. It's one of them two, cause I put it in there. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that sign, cause God, you been asking God for a sign, so I got it for you right here in that video, alright? Hey man, y'all already know, bro. We finna turn up, man. Hope y'all enjoy the video. We out.
I'ma make it through this world, but this my time is now or never. Gotta get it right. Keep it pushing on my own. Don't be worried about what I'm on. Don't even try to call my phone. I don't need your answers. And I'm not.
Hey yo, it's your boy Court. Welcome back to another Court's Conversation. So you already know today we talking about that toxic ex, ladies. Alright, fellas, you gotta listen to this too, cause you could be that toxic ex, man. So of course, first let me say like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know your opinions in the chat, man. So when y'all watch this, y'all drop some knowledge to me. I got my Facebook group in the link and it's in the description as well. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I got all that stuff. Well, I don't have Snap, but y'all follow all that stuff is in the description box. So going straight into it, man. So this is how I see that, alright? Fellas, ladies, I'm gonna talk to my ladies first. Alright, so ladies, check me out. That guy that's that toxic. So you probably got this guy that you really like, alright? You really been on and off with him for a while. The reason I say you need to leave him alone is that open up room for you hurting other people, alright? So I'ma use my situation. Like I'ma just start opening up to y'all for real and just like personal experience for me. So I had a girl that was dating this dude, and for some reason I knew she wouldn't leave him alone, but me, I wasn't tripping as far as like, cause I wasn't pursuing anything serious, all right. But I'ma just use this for example. Say for instance I was that guy that was heavily investing into the relationship, but she knew that she was never fully overdue, but she liked me. That's considered toxic on her end, right? So it's the same thing for guys. So the reason I was using that example is because, ladies, check me out. It's toxic for the other guy, right? It's like the dude, I'm gonna just say the other guy A is the toxic dude, and he's the ex that you can't leave alone. But you're hurting guy B. Like you could definitely be dating someone that could be a potential great partner for you, but yet you can't let go of that other ex. Like I see girls out here that know that if that dude called them, they answering the phone regardless. They don't care who they around. They don't care what they doing. Like if that dude called and he know it, he like, man, I got her. She asked, I call her, bro. I know she gonna answer. It's nothing. It's no type of question. That the dude that feel like he got that type of power over you, it's not good for your mental health, right? Because that's just drawing your emotions back and forth, emotional roller coaster type of thing. You running in a circle with this one guy. It also affects your dating for the future. You're not able to open up. You're not able to effectively communicate how you feel because one, you scared to tell that guy B really about how you feel about guy A, right? Like you have to heal from those situations first. You really have to take those situations into accountability and just say, I'm not ready for a relationship because I'm not over him. You can't just say you're not ready for a relationship and think somebody gonna run with that, because then the dude will be like, oh, I just gotta prove to her that I'm better, you know, that I'm okay, like, you know, that you can trust me. It ain't anything about him. He could really be a good guy. She's not over that toxic ex. That dude that she's really longing for on the inside, she might know in her mind that it's not good for her to continue on with that guy, but yet she gonna still try to keep going for him. Look, ladies, that could really be detrimental. Like, you know how they say hurt people? That's really for real. You need to leave that dude alone. That dude is not good for you. To the extent of humans like things we not supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Like we not supposed to be attracted to certain things, you know, I would say. But it's like a psychological thing where we like stuff we really not supposed to be dealing with. Ladies, that is the type of guy that's really detrimental to you. And that really can be detrimental to your future relationships for real. That can cause like, don't get me wrong. I know, I'm just saying from this perspective, guys and women can be toxic. But we're just talking about the guys out here. What I'm trying to tell y'all ladies is, you could be toxic. You could end up being toxic to someone else. You could be damaging and hurting someone else because you're not healed, because you can't let go of this one guy. It takes time to heal stuff like that. But it start the way you want me. I feel like the way you want to get over that toxic ex or that toxic person, man. 1, you need to block them. 2, you need to be able to actually understand the situation and heal from it. And 3, then you move on, right? So the way I feel like you should go about healing from that stuff is really just being patient. You shouldn't take stuff like that for granted. Like, you should really be patient with that type of things because it really could hurt you in the long run. That's really being toxic, man, for real. Like, that's really being toxic to, like, the toxic relationship of him going back and forth, you and going back and forth to him, even though you know you're not supposed to be with that guy or you feel like he's not good for you, can really affect how you hurt somebody else. And when you hurt that other person, that can make them start being toxic to other women. It's like, it's a cycle. I'm not saying it starts with that. I'm just giving a part of the perspective of that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really just how I look at that. It's really not a good thing about that. Like, when it's coming to that toxic ex, you got to really let that person go. That toxic relationship is not okay. It's forming you into a person on the inside that's not good. Like, you start to mold on the inside. Relationships are supposed to help you sprout and become better, a bigger person. You just need to learn when to cut those things off. If you don't learn when to cut those things off, man, you'll never be able to learn your lessons about, growing into that woman that you really want to be. I'm telling you, and a lot of the times, y'all be knowing a dude that y'all not supposed to be with. Y'all know y'all not supposed to mess with him. Like, y'all know that dude not good for y'all. And y'all still will go back to him as soon as he call your phone. It's not good for you at all. That stuff really could take you into a depression. A lot of the times it does. And it won't even have anything to do with the other person. Like I said, the guy B, he could be the perfect guy. But it's you that's messed up. You feel what I'm saying? It's you that's hurt. You got to let go of that guy. That guy is not good for you. And like I said, sometimes those guys be the most exciting guys. They be the guys with the best game. They kind of live in a lifestyle that you want to live as far as what you're looking for in a partner. But I'm telling you, it's another dude out there that can provide the same thing. You just got to have that mentality of, what's good for you. You just got to get rid of it. So if you need a sign, if you ask God for a sign within the last 2 weeks, God, give me a sign to leave this dude alone. This is your sign. Right here. Hey, my name is Cortland. Course Conversation. This is your sign. Get rid of him, okay? Cool. So, that's really just how I was looking at that, man. Some chill, just letting you know, like, a lot of times we really be hurt. We really be hurt people just out here hurting people. The blind leading the blind, the blind loving the blind, the hurt loving the hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it starts with healing. You gotta let that dude go. He is not any good for you, and he won't be any type of benefits to you in your lifestyle. So that's really how I see it, man, for real. I'm trying to think. Guys, one thing I can say about the guys, man. Nah, I'm going to say that for another video. But my ladies, I think that's everything I wanted to touch on for real. I really think it's important, though, man, that y'all really understand that guy. Like, a lot of the times, y'all will get into a relationship with one dude knowing that y'all not over that other guy. Y'all are going to hurt that guy, B. That's selfish. That's selfish. You know you are hurt. You know you are not fully healed for that person A. But you will take your feelings and try to use guy B to get over that guy. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Doing that can really cause some detriments in your life, your emotional well-being, because then you might start feeling like a bad person once you realize that you hurt that other guy because you could have really cared about him. Don't do that. You can become depressed. That's where everything, you have to start going to get professional help after that. You get what I'm saying? So my main thing is, bro, make sure that you understand if a dude is not healthy for you. Like, I understand history. Like, I understand you been talking to him for a long time. You feel me? Like, I understand that y'all been talking to each other. Y'all might have had relations for a long time. Anything. I understand it. But that does not make up for the toxicness or the bad stuff that's going on that's really hurting you. Nothing weighs more than it. Alright? Don't put your own history and what was and things like that, and because you've been into something for so long, be the reason that you stay in it. Like, a lot of people choose history over happiness. Don't do that. It's supposed to be happiness over history. Don't get me wrong. It's a difference between listening to your heart and giving someone a chance that you feel like could really be work with something. But don't get into a relationship or being with someone that you know is not good for you. You gotta have the two balances. You have to have the emotional, and then you have to have like the literal. I look at it like a literal sense. If that guy has a whole bunch of women in his life, right, that he messes with, a lot of girls, you know, all that type of stuff, it's understood that that's attractive to you. Because not in the sense of you like a thought guy. You like a guy that is, you know, well known, or his status or whatever the case may be. He has an equivalence to what you are. That's understood. That's cool. The thing is, if you understand he's not willing to sacrifice their life for you, you can't make him. I know what your emotion's saying, though. I definitely know what your emotion's saying, all right? And I know it's hard to, when you feel a certain way about a person, it's hard to just stop it. You can't really stop it, honestly. And that's how you feel. But I'm telling you, for real, that's not good. You gotta, like, men are literal, or, you know, that type of thing, and women are emotional. That type of thing. You get what I'm saying? Women, you gotta start being a little bit more literal. You gotta listen to your brain a little bit more than you listen to your heart. All right? Guys, you gotta start listening to your heart sometime a little bit too, but we're gonna get into that later. So yeah, ladies, if you need a sign, drop them. Get rid of them, please. Because it's hurting you more than it's hurting him. You just giving him access to you for real, and he able to do whatever he want with you. I know it sound good. He talking to you real nice. But I'm telling you, you hurting yourself in the long run. Because think about 5 years from now, you still single, and you met a couple guys. You might have met 2-3 good candidates within that 5 year span. But now you hurting yourself because you was wasted those guys. They don't want nothing to do with you. Or you hurt them already. So, yeah. Quartz Conversation. Like, comment, subscribe. Everything's in the description box. Check that out. Join my Facebook group, though. We get active of anything. So, appreciate you for tuning in. Quartz Conversation.